So a few days ago, I got a random email from Call of Duty. No, it wasn't them telling me my account has been banned forever. It was actually this: exclusive Gilded Thorn weapon camo available now. Now, if you know anything about me, you would know I absolutely love camos. So as soon as I saw that, I almost jumped out of my chair. But it also says this: Call of Duty shop, make any purchase and receive the exclusive Gilded Thorn weapon camo. You can even see the camo kinda sorta right here. Shop now. 1 code per order, 3 codes per household. So let's take a second to think about what I did. I clicked shop now. That took me over to the Call of Duty shop, and it still says right here, receive the exclusive Call of Duty Gilded Thorn weapon camo with any purchase. Now here's where it gets interesting. You guys know they've done this in the past where they've added a camo that you can get by buying something in the COD shop. The first time you had to buy this random bag and you got the Royalty Tiger camo. There was also a Chrome Cheetah camo that you could get. Black Ops 6 even added one that I had to buy the flipping Wonderwaffe for, and that costed me $500. However, the difference with this one is it clearly said make any purchase. So I scrolled through all of the different things that they had in the COD shop, and I don't know about you guys, me personally, a lot of these things, I don't really know about. Not something I personally would go out of my way to buy. However, when there's a camo involved, I'll do pretty much anything. However, I kept scrolling until I found this. Now, you might be thinking, Brad, why do you care about a Call of Duty Mr. Peaks 3D keychain? I don't. It's just the cheapest and quickest thing that I found. Now, what I've heard is there's also something cheaper that you can get if you guys do want to do this for yourself. I think it's this right here or something like this. This is only £6, which is around, I think, $9, something like that. Either way, it's sold out, so you can see why it's sold out. Anyway, I bought this keychain, and obviously since I'm in the UK, I also have to pay extra shipping costs, and the shipping actually cost more than the keychain. So altogether, I ended up having to spend around $50 in order to get this camo. Anyway, once I purchased it, I got this email right here. Thank you for your order on the Call of Duty shop. Your Gilded Thorn weapon camo will arrive in 5 days time. So whilst I waited for this camo, I spent my time unlocking Dark Matter and Abyss on the new DLC weapons, and also playing Mario Kart, but I'm pretty sure you guys know that by now. Honestly, if it wasn't for that, I don't know how I would have waited this long. Anyway, 5 days has passed, and approximately 27 minutes ago, we get the email. Worth the wait. In-game content unlocked. Gilded Thorn weapon camo. Use oh, wait, I have to block that code off for sure. I mean, it will already be used by the time you guys see this video anyway. So now we're over here on callofduty.com/redeem. Let's put in our code, and this is the moment of truth. If this doesn't work, I will actually cry. I don't know what the process would be to fix that. So redeem code, and there we go, just unlocked Gilded Thorn weapon camo. The items will be available in-game across all applicable titles and platforms once you restart. Let's get into the game. All right, so let's go over to Black Ops 6. Let's go over to multiplayer. Okay, no pop-up so far. So it's not gonna be multiplayer, not zombies, not Warzone, all specials? No, it will be in other camos. Where is the camo? I'm confused. I don't see it. Okay, I do not see the camo yet. Oh, don't tell me it's messed up, man. Please. I'm gonna restart my game again. Do not do this to me. Please, 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 please tell me I have the camo. Where is it? All right, so it's a few days later now, and I've just been told that it's apparently fixed. Yes, I was one of the first people to get the codes, but of course it just so happened to be broken for 3 days. It's literally almost 10 p.m. right now. Just as I was about to go play Mario Kart for the night, I get told that it's fixed. So if we go over to other camos now, we should see, okay, we can kind of see it here. There's 2 in the promotional tab. If we go over to this, we should be able to see it right here. There we go. Finally, the Gilded Thorn camo. I mean, in the menu, it actually doesn't look too bad. You can see the gold on it is kind of shiny. It looks like barbed wire wrapped around it. We gotta hop in game to see how this looks. And oh yeah, coincidentally, the day the camo gets fixed, I also received the keychain. And here it is. This is what I had to buy in order to get this camo. And I had to pay double, more than double, because of the shipping cost. For a flipping keychain. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's see how this looks. Look at that. Gilded Thorn. I mean, it looks okay. Why are we in their spawn, by the way? It doesn't look too bad. I mean, for what it is, it's actually a pretty nice looking camo. I wish the gold was kind of more gold, if that makes sense, but it really doesn't look bad. Now, if you actually take into consideration that I had to buy this camo, yes, I do wish it looked a lot better. But as far as it just being a camo, you know, that aside, it's not bad as far as non-animated camos go. Wait, why do I see that guy through the wall? What the flip was that? I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? Was this worth it? Do you know what it is? This doesn't seem as bad to me now because I spent $500 on the last camo and that was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. So this one actually doesn't look that bad. We've got to check it out on a couple other weapons, but in comparison to the last promotional camo, it's definitely a lot better. There may be a whole bunch of copium in this video though. The cool thing about camos like this is the fact they're a little bit more rare in comparison to any other camo in the game. So as much as they don't look the best, you just know that you're not really going to see many people running around with it. So if you only care about the rarity, then this is probably for you, which is a massive part of why I go for all of the mastery camos anyway, at least in the beginning, and why I go for them so fast. It's because when I get them and when I get them quick, no one else will really have it. So it's just much more of a flex in that way. So I guess I'm kind of one of those people too. However, I like when the camo also at the same time looks really good. I don't know. Would you guys say there's a limitation on how good they can make the promotional camos? Because now that I think about it, yes, on one side, it kind of makes sense for them to make the camo really, really good and crazy and animated, glowing, all of that because you're paying for it. You know, you would think you deserve that, right? But then on the other side, you have to think about it in the sense that not everybody wants to buy a camo and not everybody is able to buy a camo. And would it be fair for them to put such an amazing camo behind a paywall like that? That would probably cause a lot more uproar and anger because then you're kind of forced to buy something because it looks so good and it looks better than anything you can grind for in the game. So yeah, they can probably only make these camos so good because realistically you're paying for it. So it would be a little bit unfair to those people that don't want to buy anything, grinding for dark matter, to then put a camo that looks way better than dark matter behind a COD shop item. Oh yeah, by the way, here it is on the HDR. Of course, it's a universal camo. So once you have this, you can put it on any weapon that you want. I don't know, it's interesting, man. Funnily enough, yesterday, whilst I was waiting for this camo, they actually revealed Black Ops 7, which is crazy in itself. Wait, did I just kill someone through the wall? I didn't even kill the person I was trying to kill. So Black Ops 7 has officially been announced and a lot of discussion has been going on over on Twitter about how good Black Ops 7 will be, especially with how Black Ops 6 has been in regards to the post-launch content and not having much of it. People are already comparing Black Ops 7 to Modern Warfare 3, the recent one that we had, which is kind of what I've done already. People are saying that Black Ops 7 will have a bunch of post-launch content like Modern Warfare 3 did. And honestly, I think that's true too. I genuinely think we will see a bunch of post-launch content, including camos in Black Ops 7, just because that's almost what they have to do with the reception of Black Ops 6 right now. People aren't really happy that we're getting another Black Ops. Obviously, they can't just turn around and stop that. And of course, they are well aware of that. So exactly what they're going to do is make sure the post-launch content is good. So at least the players that get the game and play the game stay playing it. And that's kind of what happened with Modern Warfare 3. They cannot afford to have that crazy drop-off from the beginning of the game. And that's exactly why Modern Warfare 3 had so much post-launch content. They kind of had no choice but to do so. I don't know. I'm excited for it, man. Genuinely, the thing I'm most excited about, though, which is funny, is the co-op campaign. I've been wanting a co-op campaign since probably Call of Duty World at War. Damn. I don't know if there's been one since then. There definitely may have been, but I would love to play the Black Ops 7 campaign with someone. And I think that's going to be a bunch of fun. It makes it a much more enjoyable experience. To me, it makes me want to pay attention to the storyline more if I'm playing it with someone. I don't know. That's something I'm definitely excited about, but obviously that ends pretty quick. So I've been using this camo throughout this entire game, and I don't know how to feel about it. Realistically, I paid around $50 for this thing. I know a lot of you guys will be able to get it cheaper. The thing is, like I said, for what it is, it's not too bad, but do I see myself actually using it? I don't know. Will I ever be in the menu of Black Ops 6 and think, you know what? Let me go over to the promotional tab and put on Gilded Thorn. I don't know. Can I just say we've been spawn trapped this entire flipping game. One thing I will say is the trailer was good though. It was pretty cool. I know a lot of people were watching it and didn't even realize it was Call of Duty until the end, where they mentioned the name of some of the characters. Do you lads want B? Okay, yeah, this guy's talking trash now. It's almost impossible to get out of spawn on Chaos Nuketown when there's a whole team of 10 sat in the middle of the map. What can you actually do to break that? In a 6v6 lobby, I can probably make a hero play, kill 4 of them, then there's only 2 alive and my teammates can handle that. Even if I kill 5 people, there's still another 5 waiting. Like, what am I supposed to do against that? Unless we all get in one formation and attack together, it's not happening. Wait, we're kind of in that mode right now. Never mind. I thought it was about to happen, ladies and gentlemen, but definitely not. I just paid for this camo and you're telling me we're about to get destroyed? Wait, we just spawned on the other side. Hold up. Let me capture their home flag. Never mind. And we spawned back on this side just to get spawn trapped again. This is... Oh, wait, we're back. I'm already getting shot at, though. There we go. Thank you. Okay, we got 3. Only 7 more to go. Come on. Okay, yeah, there's nothing I can do. And we lost. It was inevitable. To be fair, we definitely joined late, so I'm not taking any credit for that loss. That was boring. I don't know, man. When I see promotional camos like that, all I think about is Modern Warfare 3. And the first one they added, where is it? It's here. Royalty Tiger. Now, this is great. You had to buy this bag from the Call of Duty shop, and they ended up sending you a code, and it was for this. And the funniest thing is, initially, when they first added it, it actually glowed, and it glowed crazily. And that just made it kind of worth it, you know? It kind of stood out. It made you want to use it over other mastery camos that were in the game. Not to mention, this is a remake of a mastery camo that was in COD World War II, right? I think. So it just felt worthwhile. I don't know if that's the same for anyone else, but it felt like that to me. But then we look at this one, and it's kind of like, I mean, is there anything to really be that excited about? I don't know. If this was an event camo, then I wouldn't consider it one of the best event camos, but I would be happier with it. You know what? It's even weird to me that they add a promotional camo. That means they know people want camos, because why would they make the reward a camo if they didn't think that? People really want camos. They see that, rush to the website, buy things because they want the camo. So why doesn't the same apply to events? Why not make the final reward in events camos? People will then rush to the events, try to complete them, i.e. play the game to then get the camo and then use it. I think the same should apply. No, I don't know. I'm just confused now. But anyway, that is enough Black Ops 6 for me today. Before I let you guys go, make sure you go check out Boohoo Man using my link in the description. There's a bunch of really nice stuff on there, and my code Braderz will get you an extra discount at checkout, so go make use of that. I mean, I have been asking for another camo, so I guess a win is a win. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.